What's happening, Automotive Pandas? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, I just bought this from Chemical Guys. It's an InnerClean interior quick detailer, all surface, all purpose cleaner. And as you can see here, it kind of looks like Mountain Dew. And I got this because it seemed to get pretty good reviews. It is a relatively small bottle, 16 ounces, kind of not as big as like, you know, some of the bigger spray bottles, kind of cool, slim, like a Voss water bottle type of style. And you know what I'm looking for is a cleaner to be able to quickly, you know, wipe down the dashboard of my cars, you know, keep them looking nice, keep them looking fresh, do a little UV protection to keep them from cracking, blistering, and anything like that. Remove the dirt and dust. The other thing that I'm really looking for, and I know that some cleaners have said like they're greaseless or oilless and things like that, is something that doesn't really look like it's all oiled up for a bodybuilder competition. You know, so I've always had a tough time finding that. You know, some cleaners do a better job. Obviously, since they're wet in some sort or another, they always kind of leave a little bit of like that, you know, freshly wiped down, wet look. But always trying to minimize that. You know, when I get in a car and it looks like really shiny, it's kind of always a telltale sign that, you know, the car is older and that you're using clean. So I'm always looking for something that looks a little drier. Thought we'd give this a shot. Should work on plastic, vinyl, potentially even leather and some other kind of hard surfaces. So let's give it a shot in my car because I haven't cleaned it up in a while. And we will be using this little microfiber cloth, which is actually brand new and designed for automotive work. And I bought a 20-pack of these. I'll put a link to these in the description as well as this cleaner. Let's give it a try. All right, guys, in my Fiat 500, and, you know, I don't know if you can tell here, but it's pretty dirty. I've got dust everywhere, as you can see on there. And it's not going to show up so well on this textured portion, but obviously you can see I've got dust. I mean, this thing is not clean by any stretch. And it's always tough to find something just to quick wipe it down. So let's go ahead and give the Chemical Guys a little try here. Just make sure my sprayer is on. And twist the nozzle here. There we go. I have to prime it a little bit. And I'm going to give it a little dose. And take obviously my microfiber towel here and just start giving it a little wipe and see what I think of it. Definitely smells not bad. It smells kind of nice. I suppose that it makes sense to have cleaning sprays, do a little bit of deodorizing or deodoriferating my car, and you know, it goes on nice. It smells like carnauba wax to me, which may be on purpose. So as you can see there, nice and clean, and even the dasher there, and really on the steering column where you kind of notice it, right? You can notice all that buildup. Nice and clean. And I will tell you that the really nice thing I love about this is it doesn't have that greasy, like hosed down look. So that is probably the most impressive part to me, right? Even this like zing stand here that I use, if I'm taking the wet part of my rag and rubbing on it, and as you can see, because this is nice smooth plastic, it's not looking like it's wet, and it doesn't feel wet, right? So that's actually really clever. If I look at the stereo front here and use the kind of wet part of the rag again, you can see kind of the, you know, the chemical fluid, but it dries up pretty quickly and does not leave that kind of obnoxious wet oily look on everything. So I really like that. Like I said, smells good too. I don't know, it's kind of like carnauba wax, new car, air freshener smell, so I think you'll like that. And just overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. I can definitely use this on everything, and I think really freshen up the car pretty quickly. Check it out. I'll put a link to it in the description, as well as these rags. Peter Von Panda. Out!